to another edition of ManClub. Today's a real simple episode. We're just going to install the cargo hooks in the back of the trunk. These are OEM, made from Honda. They just hang up on underneath the rail. And if you ever go to the grocery store and with those plastic bags, you'll know what I'm talking about. You kind of almost need something there to hold the bags in place. Otherwise, when you get home after taking a couple sporty turns, your groceries are all over the bottom of the trunk. So we're going to install these today. Real cheap and easy, quick mod, and we'll see how they do. Let's get going. So for today's job, the tool list is extremely light. 3/4 inch ratchet. I'm only using this because it's a ratcheting end. 19 millimeter, same thing. I got a 1/4 inch driver with a short extension and a 10 millimeter socket. Here's the part number from Honda. And the tricky part is to get these rivets in. You got to get this specialty tool from Honda to put the rivet in. You can get these from College Hills Honda. I think it's just collegehills.com. They'll loan this to you. I think it's $81 deposit, and if you send it back, you get a credit of $71. So they charge you $10 plus you got to pay shipping on the way back. But hey, it's going to be worth it to not have to look at the groceries falling all over in the back. Okay, here we are at the back of the trunk. We're just going to locate the area where they get mounted. On the coupe, they look like this. You'll see kind of a raised spot with a bigger hole and a small hole. One's for the rivet, the other one's for the aligner. Okay, so we're ready to put the rivet in. Looks like this. With the lip side goes down like this. And then it's threaded on the inside, so we just screw it in till it's just almost showing at the top. And then we can take the nut in the back and kind of tighten it up, just hand tight. Now we're ready to go put it in. Okay, so we put a wrench on here and we have our hex key. I'm going to stick the rivet into the hole. We're going to hold the hex key and just tighten down. You'll feel it start to bite after a while. It's mushrooming in on the top side. And there it is. And then we just need to hold this guy, and we'll back this guy off here a little bit, and then it screws out. Okay, so we take our bolt here, we'll drop a lock washer, and then a regular washer, and then you can see I put some plastic in there because my socket was a little too deep and I couldn't get it to bite, so I put that in there like that, and we'll just drop it in through here and then run it through. Make sure that aligning pin fits in the alignment hole, which is right next to the rivet we just put in right there. Okay, so just using the socket and with the extension, just hold it in place and make sure the aligning tab is met so it doesn't spin. And the torque spec on this thing is like 3 foot-pounds, so you just want to make sure it gets tight, but you don't really want to crank on this thing at all. And that's probably good right there. And that, my friends, they say, is that. There's the hook, and you can see that bag will not be dumping over as I test out my new sports suspension. Alright, so this concludes another edition of ManClub. Today we just put the cargo hooks on the back, and real simple job. The only catch is that rental tool. You could buy one, but I don't know what else you would really use it for. They're about 80 bucks, so I'm just going to rent mine from College Hills. It was $81 to rent, and I send it back. Of course, I have to pay for shipping and insurance and tracking and all that. So that's probably about 10 bucks, plus they charge you 10 bucks. So it was about 20 bucks out of pocket to rent that tool all in all. But I kind of like the way these things look, and I think it's going to help me out in the long run with the keeping the stuff in the trunk organized. Until next time, keep them hanging. Alright, so this concludes another God damn it.